chicken sandwich that's going on right here there, right? And is it better than Chick-fil-A? Look, there's the one thing that's been cracking me up the most lately. My fiance, she comes in, she's all excited about it. Look, and if you guys know Joe, look, if you know me, I'm an average brother, but I'm a little bit on the geeky side. I grew up liking the things that I like. So some of the things that people would think like stereotypical that I would like, I just don't like. I liked Martin, but I was a mega fan of Seinfeld. I liked MTV. I do not like BET. I do like chicken and watermelon though. It's just delicious. I'm sorry. But this whole thing that's going on with this new chicken burger or chicken, what's going on? Is it better? And then you see these brothers on Facebook. They're like, no, ain't no way it's gonna be better, right? It's just no way. Then she shows me this, and she gets excited when she sees these things. I'm telling you, man, the things that I'm stereotypically supposed to like and be a fan of. My fiance is on it. She's white, but she got soul. So she's in the room minding her own business, and she has to rush across the house to tell me, Chris, look at these fools right here. So she shows me these two brothers that's doing a reaction. They're gonna taste test these chicken sandwiches. So they take a bite of the Chick-fil-A first, and they talk about this is the king. Yeah, it's what everybody goes through. Then they take a bite of the Popeyes version. Popeye, and she says that that Popeyes pretty much ripped off Chick-fil-A's, but they just got the buns, they got the chicken, and then you got like two pickles. Just like, I'm like, well, that's Chick-fil-A. So when these two dudes took a bite of the Popeyes burger, they freaked out. They were like, whoa. Now, to me, maybe it's because they just took another bite of another chicken sandwich. I mean, if the recipe is exactly the same, maybe your mouth won't really know the difference. But these two dudes look like they was they knew the square root of a damn chicken sandwich, right? they broke it down. Their mouth was like, Brought them back to a time long ago at a family reunion when grandmama made that chicken strips that just everybody was going crazy for, and she saved him an extra piece. You could just tell that these dudes were transported way back in time, right? And it was funny. I'm like, really, dude? Really? Is it that good? You gonna make me go back? Now, see, there's another thing. Now, I hope this is who I think it is. Yes, it is Joe. This is what I was hoping for. I timed this perfectly. Let me see if I can get him on the phone where you guys can hear it. Hey, Joe.
What's going on?
You hear me pretty good?
Yeah, what's up?
Man, so look. So I'm in my office, right? And I'm getting some work done. And I just got to telling the story a second ago. Joy comes rushing into the office, like laughing her ass off. So I'm like, okay, she's got something on her phone that she wants to show me real quick, because she does that a lot on Facebook. And it's these two brothers who are doing a taste test of Chick-fil-A and Popeyes. I was like, damn it, Joe was just telling me about this.
Yeah, guy Kev on stage, right?
No, these guys already had there's two guys at a desk, and they just brought those two sandwiches.
One of the guys was wearing a Dodgers hat, right?
I wasn't really paying attention. We was just kind of fast forwarding to the funny parts and reading the comments. And they ate the Chick-fil-A first, and then they ate the one dude said something pretty funny that was kind of interesting. He was like,
I had both of them in my mouth. Yeah.
He's like, no, he put the Polynesian, whatever the sauce that he likes, on the Chick-fil-A. He's like, well, don't you want to eat it raw? Like, but eat it the way it's natural. He's like, no. If you're gonna try to come at the king, you're gonna have to come at the king when he's at his best.
Yeah, you watched the same exact video.
Okay, so
the guy on the left is a comedian. His name is Kev on stage, because of course he ain't gonna go by like, Kevin Hart or Kevin whatever, because there's already a Kevin out there. So
yeah,
he just goes by Kev on stage.
So the way they in the comments that Joy was reading was what was cracking up. Like and I might not. I go to when I go to Chick-fil-A. They treat me like Beyonce, but when I go to Popeyes, you never know if a fight's gonna break out and shit like that.
Yeah, that was the same video then. Yeah.
So I mean, I'm like, dude, is that why Joe kept? It was like the thing was though, we were playing a video game, and you wasn't telling us why you were asking this damn question. I mean, you kind of mentioned the video you saw a little bit, but you
Well, I
knew.
mean, I didn't want it to drag on because I know Kim's like she wants to play. That's why I didn't really talk about it more than that. You know,
I
because
was
I know
like,
she likes to play, and then we would.
I thought you were having like an issue. I'm like, dude, like, is this motherfucker hungry?
No, they're sold out everywhere, all around my. Oh, there's 3 Popeyes near me, all sold out.
Are you
One's on the west
serious?
side. Yeah, they're sold out everywhere right now. They don't have any.
Let me tell you something right now. The only okay. So maybe just for the sake of a competition, they're gonna have some they're gonna come at them for Monday through Saturday. But let me tell you the day that you really hardly ever gonna get one of those sandwiches is on Sunday, when even the Chick-fil-A fans who probably are like, nah, it's not better than Chick-fil-A, even they are gonna get their asses out of church and go straight to Popeyes. Might skip
Right.
they don't, it won't even matter if it's the hood Popeyes or not. It's gonna be the most church going Christian dude. He's gonna push everybody out the way and trying to get that fixed because Chick-fil-A got that form. Joyce says that it's almost the same exact sandwich as the buns, chicken, and 2 pickles. Is that true?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's thicker than
Snickers.
it's thicker than the chicken sandwich. It makes the chicken sandwich, the
Mhm.
Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, look plain.
So you get a
The
bigger
the
piece.
bread is like I think they said it was kind of a garlicky bread, and it was just they said they couldn't believe it. It just tasted good. The guy on the right who was like he knew someone in marketing,
Uh-huh.
and he said that he had first talked about it back in February because he was like, yeah, I remember you mentioning something about it.
Uh-huh.
He didn't say anything like to the public, but he told the guy next to him about it. And he was like, "Dan, you knew about this back in February." He's like, "Yeah, they were working on something big."
Yeah, it sounds like they were. It
'Cause
sounds like they got a bunch of Chick-fil-A sandwiches, studied it. They probably had a dry erase board and a bunch of brothers in there trying to figure out, like I said earlier, the square root of a piece of chicken, and like trying to figure out. But everybody in the comments kind of confirmed what really is going on. I mean, people really are loyal to Chick-fil-A because of the service. Now, whether the reason why those people are so mild mannered is because they know how to hire, they can weed out people who might embarrass the company, and they know who to hire and who not to hire. Maybe it's because they pay those employees better than any other place. I heard a lot of things. I heard that it's probably a nightmare working over there because it's so strict and uptight. But it's that customer service, that politeness that you get from them is the reason why it's so popular. But if Popeyes has cracked the code, and it don't matter how hood or ghetto that franchise is, it's that means they're putting something in that chicken, like they probably always have, to make people get addicted to it, the flavor, just probably the way Chick-fil-A did in the beginning. I mean, it's something in the recipe that's probably the most unhealthy thing that you can imagine. That's making it so addictive. If it's better than Chick-fil-A, in my
probably.
opinion, it's probably like 3 bites diabetes. I don't know, man. I don't know. You said you haven't tried it yet?
Nah, but that's why I was asking. Oh, I really wanted to try it. I think it came out like Monday or something.
No, everybody, like you the first person. I mean, today's the first time I ever heard of it. I mean, I don't, like I said, I don't go to Popeyes.
Yeah, I mean, it's the first time I heard about it today too. That's why.
But it was the first time you heard about it, but you couldn't stop talking about it though. You're like, hey, Sean, have you tried that chicken? Like, no, Chris, have you
I was
tried
like,
it?
hey, ask Adele. Did she try it?
You ask a man to ask his wife.
And then he gonna be like,
That was
"Wait,
messed
you
up.
didn't tell me."
That was messed up. They'd be like, hey, Sean, you tried that chicken sandwich? No, ask your wife. Ask your wife. She tried it. Now, what would you have done if she'd have said yes?
I'd have been like, "Was it better than Chick-fil-A?"
You don't ask a man to ask his wife to give you the details like that on the phone. What you do?
No, it's only a yes. It's 2 yes or no questions. There ain't no details about yes or no questions.
Man, but yeah, okay, so yes or no question, but you on the other side drooling the way you were so excited. Like,
Well, I mean, I just need an honest spin because I just want to see if it's all hype or not. But apparently, it's supposed to be pretty good.
Kim said she was gonna. Your girl said she was gonna go get one. Is she gonna do it?
No, that's the thing. I called 3 places after we got.
Oh
home, and they were all
yeah,
sold out.
it's sold out.
So I sold her. I saved her 3 trips. She didn't believe me, and then I called them back, or I called 2 of them. I
Oh,
called one while she was in the bathroom, and then when she came out, I called the other 2, and I was like, "Yeah, they're gone."
dang. So at least in the immediate area that you're in, Popeyes is all sold out. I wonder if. See, I'm in the Woodlands, so I
Well,
wonder
the
if.
West Side is sold out too, because
Oh, that's Southwest Houston. That's
one
that.
of the realtors I sponsor, he has a company in Spring Branch,
Mm-hmm.
and he's always been real big on chicken. Like he does that Tuesday 2 for 1 Tuesday for Popeyes. He goes to Chick-fil-A. He goes to churches.
Oh, he got
He like
chicken Groupons, huh?
he just likes fried chicken in general, and he I told him about it, and I was surprised he didn't even know about it. But then he put a video out saying that he was calling different Popeyes, and they were sold out. There was one Popeyes I called. The guy just picked him and said, "No, we're out of spicy chicken, spicy and mild,"
Man.
and hung up.
Oh man, that means he got that question all day. That's probably he
Yeah,
probably already had the answer ready. Thank you for calling
yeah,
Popeyes. We are sold out of the chicken, spicy and mild. And then all of a sudden he hears click click.
yeah.
I didn't know it was that serious. I bet people calling. They're gonna start calling Chick-fil-A. Hey, y'all got that new Popeye spicy chicken sandwich?
Hmm.
That's probably half of the reason why well, that would only benefit Popeyes. I was about to say they try
Well,
to.
I mean, the hype about it is real. So, I mean, either way, even if it does taste bad,
Hmm.
it's got a lot of publicity now, and it's
Yeah,
gonna probably do some damage either way.
with it being sold out a lot, yeah, it's just gonna make people want it
I
more.
mean, if it's like good, then it's. I mean, I don't know. It's for Chick-fil-A, I think there were some charts out not too long ago about the fast food
Hmm.
chain and the numbers, and Chick-fil-A, for having like the smallest amount of stores, they held their own. I think compared to like, man, I think they only had like,
They
this was a
they
while
focused on
back.
customer service.
Yeah, they had like 18,000 stores compared to like millions of stores versus McDonald's, but
Right.
their per capita was just as high because they were consistent with their sales,
Damn.
and so I could only imagine if they were open 24/7, they would probably blow everybody out the park.
Maybe. But then they probably don't want to deal with the type of clientele that's coming up there at 3 o'clock in the morning. You know,
Yeah, that's true.
they were like, "Sir, we can't serve you chicken, but we'll pray for you, sir. Please move along. Please get out of the drive-thru."